Hello, everybody. It's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. It is a glorious, beautiful, sunshiny day here in the middle of Minnesota. And since it is the middle of September, there are a few trees that are already starting to turn. It is technically still summer. We got a little bit left, so go out and enjoy it if you can. I added a few little fall leaves here for some color because they go very well with the apatite in the background. We have two flames in apatite, and then we have the sphere, and then we have this fabulous crystal wood knot by Mike, which is maple, and then two clear quartz clusters. So we got a lot going on in the background here. We're doing some aura cleansing. It's all very high chakras. So we're also doing the golden singing bell. So your job is just to absorb all this really good energy. If you are new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. Your mission is to think of an idea, an issue, or a question. It can pertain to your life, your loved ones, your family, your community, the world. And then choose a stack. This is stack number 1, stack number 2, and stack number 3. You can choose 1 stack, 2 stacks, or all 3 stacks. There's no rules here. You're the only one that makes the rules, okay? Each of these stacks is hidden under a box because we're encouraging everybody to use their intuition. And each stack includes 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, 1 oracle card, and a crystal. And each stack tells a story. And hopefully the story resonates with whatever idea, issue, or question you have. And I highly encourage you to watch the whole video or listen to the whole video because there might be something in stack 3 and you pick stack 1, but you need to hear that. Okay, so let's get started. All right, if you chose stack number 1, your stone is blue aventurine. So this is going to be throat chakra. Look at all the blue we have in the background there. Got the blue universe. We've got the apatite. Now we've got the blue aventurine. Blue aventurine can help with addictions by allowing high frequency spiritual energies to come into your third eye and throat chakras to be processed by your subconscious mind. So this enables you to understand that the addiction is a symptom of a deeper problem and that it is an attempt to fill a void better soothed by spiritual development. Blue aventurine can be used to help overcome selfishness, childishness, and passive aggressiveness. So it's really good if you had some kind of emotional or physical or spiritual trauma before the age of 18. Because what happens is when we have that trauma, emotionally, we can stop growing at that age. So if we had trauma at age 5, we are going to be, as an adult, still in that 5-year-old emotional state. And that 5-year-old emotional version of you needs to be healed so that you can move on. So this stone is really good for that. You can put it in your pillowcase and sleep with it at night. It's very calming. Like this one jumped out at me from the bowl. It's got a really nice, it's not totally flat, but it's just perfect for the thumb. So this is blue aventurine. Your first card is from the Tarot of Dreams. And we have the Page of Coins. The page is a messenger, and this is a slow-moving messenger. This is a general reading, so I have to read it in general terms. This tends to be a message about something physical in the 3D world. So it can be, a job, a home, finances, but something of like a physical worth. Not necessarily a loved one, more material things. And we're going to add to that a card from the Spirit Song Tarot, and it's the Page of Shells, which is the Page of Water. So we have the Page of Water and the Page of Earth together. That makes mud. That's just a joke. What's interesting is this frog is green, and this is green here. Green is very earthy, and it's interesting because when I do my videos here, I'm standing in front of these big windows, and we finally got rain this past month. You know, we had this drought, and then we got rain, and so all the grass and trees are just loving it because they're lush and green. So there's a lot of green outside my window, and green is the color of abundance and health, like healthy, good things. So these two cards together. Earth is very grounding. The water is flowy and emotional. So this is an affirmation that you've got something coming into you. Somebody's going to bring you a message. Somebody's going to bring you something. You might get an inheritance. But there's something of a physical nature. Like I said, finances, home, job, car, something that you've been trying to manifest that is coming, or somebody's coming with a message about it. Okay? So this is a slow moving page, but the water page is going to be a little bit quicker. So, and my guides are saying unexpected. There's going to be something unexpected about this. So, you know, an example would be you're 37 years old and you get pregnant and you weren't planning on that. That's unexpected. Or an inheritance from somebody that, you know, you didn't know very well. That's unexpected. A job offer that comes to you that you didn't even apply for. Unexpected. So that's what this is all about. There's something coming to you. It's totally unexpected. It's going to come out of left field, and you're going to go, whoa, where did that come from? But pay attention to it, because that's the universe bringing it to you, okay? And if the universe brings something like that to you, don't just push it away. Because the Oracle card, which is from the Dragon Wisdom deck, is the card of hope. Look at that beautiful dragon. This is the card of hope. And let's see what the book says about hope. I am Arana, and I created this deck of cards. Black is my spirit guide. Whatever you feel in your heart, we want you to know that you are not alone. The hearts of millions upon millions of light-filled beings are connected through their common goal to bring back the golden age on earth. Know this, we have all been companions since the beginning of time, our hearts linked by a light-filled silver thread. You are a dragon rider, and we are proud to be able to call you our companion. We bow before you. We know that the path is difficult at times and that moments of doubt can weigh upon our hearts, which is why you have this card. This card symbolizes a community that believes in love and goodness. Follow the golden path of your soul, letting love guide your footsteps. Black is the dragon who believes in us the most. It believes in you and your courageous heart. It promises you that we will never, ever give up. So, if you've been giving up and you've lost hope, get it back. Talk to this black dragon, the dragon of hope, and ask to bring that hope back. And remember, you've got two, not just one, but two pages. Page of earth, page of water, or page of coins, page of shells, coming to you with something unexpected. And you are going to be, like, I get the word excited, ecstatic. This is going to be something really cool. Now, what's even more interesting about this is just last week, we had a green frog, a bright, bright green, like tree frog, right outside the door of this shop. And I've never seen a frog like that here. And I took it as a really good omen. And he just hung out there on the door for, a few hours. So to me, this is an affirmation. That frog is bringing really good energy and something really good and unexpected to all of us. Okay? So that is stack number 1. I forgot my water today. Excuse me. If you chose stack number 2, your stone is apatite, which is the same as this, and this, these big ones. The apatite really, really called out today. This is a very spiritual stone. It brings inspiration. It has a cleansing influence on the aura. It can help you develop psychic abilities and spiritual attunement. And I think that's why I have it all in the background here, so that you can absorb this energy we're sending you. Because we all need to attune to the spiritual world. And that means not just, ancestors. It means the spirits of the bumblebees and the spirits of the flowers and trees and the spirits of the rabbits and the deer that are out there, the squirrels, the spirits of the plants, the spirits of the flying things and the crawling things and the running things, the spirits of other people. Kind of like in the movie Avatar, when they say, I see you, I see into you, I see your soul. We need to see at that level. Gone are the days where we just see on a physical level. So this is a particularly strong stone to use in past life or other life work, because of its ability to access energy levels where the Akashic records are. It's also an excellent stone for dream work. So if you want to put one of these in your pillowcase, that's awesome. It can help dissolve feelings of alienation or feeling alone. And that is huge right now. Many people are coming to me, I feel so alone. Well, you're not alone. Even if you're in a whole house all by yourself, you are not alone. Your ancestors are with you. Your spirit guides are with you. Your loved ones are with you. Ascended masters and angels that work with the light are with you. A lot of beings are with you. It's just we've shut ourselves off to them, and we need to open up. Okay? We need to open up to all of them. So that's what this stone is for. We need to open up to the world of spirituality. And my guides just said, don't forget the spirit of water, earth, air, fire, spirit. Got to keep those elementals in there as well. All right, so your first card is from the Tarot of Dreams, and we get the Magician card. The Magician card is card number 1. It's actually the second card in the major arcana. The first card is the Fool. The Fool starts off on a journey, and the second card is, I am the magician. I have all the tools I need to do what I need to do. And if you look at all the things he's got the sword, he's got the chalice, he's got the wand, he's got the light, he's got a pentacle, he's on a throne, he's got a staff, he's got everything he needs to do what he needs to do to make the world a better place. Let's add to that a card from the Spirit Song Tarot. Okay, so we have 2 major arcanas. This is card number 3, the Empress, and it's represented by the hare. And it's funny because in stack number 1, actually the crystal for stack number 2, sorry, I talked about the rabbit, the spirit of the rabbit. We have to know that all these things that surround us have consciousnesses as well. Just, crystals have consciousnesses, and the trees have consciousnesses. And if you talk to them and you're open to receive, they will respond to you. The first time a tree responded to me, I have to admit, it did kind of put me off a little bit. But now I have conversations with trees all the time, and it's amazing. So we have this Empress. The Empress is the one, remember, gender doesn't mean anything here. This is the being who's she's above it all. Okay? She is above it all. She doesn't need to stoop down. She doesn't need to bring herself down to other people's low frequency levels. That's what my guides want me to say. She is going, it's not that she's better than everybody else. She just makes sure that her frequency is high and she doesn't stoop down to low frequency. I don't need somebody to pull me down to their level. I can lift them up, but of course it's up to them whether they want to stay up or whether they want to go back down. Okay? But the Empress, she's all about, I've got everything. I've got everything. In fact, I probably have 6 of everything. It doesn't mean stuff necessarily. It can be people. It can be experiences. It can be wisdom. So here we've got the Magician. This is all about having everything we need to make the world a better place. And here we are above all the nastiness. So I guess what my guides want me to talk about with these two is there's so much going on in the world right now. And we need to just focus on the positive and the things that we can do and keep our frequency high. And work on that spiritual world. Let's see what card. Oh, look at this. Okay, so from the Dragon Wisdom deck, we have New World. So it's like I have all the things that I need to make my world better. I rise above it all. And there's my new world. I mean, you can't get better than that. There's my new world right there. Let's see what... I know we got that card last week. So it's almost like they're saying, hey, pay attention. We are all following the path to a new world, a paradise-like world full of peace, love, and harmony. Each of us will take the route that is right for us. The dragon that wishes to remind you of your intelligence is the leopard dragon. Use the excellence of human understanding to help bring about this new world, the golden age. The leopard dragon wants to teach you how to view your intelligence as a gift, how to use it, and how to ensure it is not wasted. Many spiritual people have the innate belief that intelligence has something to do with ego. However, it is your intelligence that will help you to overcome your ego, for it is only with brilliant, crystal clear understanding that you can transform knowledge into wisdom. Hear the leopard dragon's question. How often in the past have you said to yourself, I cannot do that? Now is the time for old patterns and old connections in your brain to dissolve. Choose different words. It is a pattern from the past that only serves to oppress us, that programming that we have. So we need to use our understanding and intelligence to differentiate between our old programming and where we're going. So what I like to say is whatever you're thinking or saying that has a negative tint to it, just flip it around. If there's something that I don't want to do, I'm allowed to say, you know what, I don't want to do that. In the past, I would be, yeah, okay, I'll go do that. And then I'd resent it for the rest of my life because I didn't have the balls to say, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go there. No, I don't want to go to that sports game where there's 4,000 people and there's all screaming and all that energy. That makes me really uncomfortable. I don't want all that energy. But in the past, I would say, okay. These days, I just flip it around. Nope, sorry. I don't want to do that. And it's okay for me to say, I don't want to do that. And it's okay for me to stay at home all by myself and read a book instead. We get to do what's best for us now. So the new world needs spiritual, intelligent, and free people who recognize their own worth. Their own worth. We need to know we are worthy of all good things. And this is why I push this every single time I do a video. You are worthy of good things. This new world, you're creating it. And if you don't feel worthy of all good things, then you're not going to have all good things in your world. I know at this point in my life, I am worthy of all good things. It took me a long time to get here and a lot of work. But I know now I am worthy of all good things. And I know that my new world is going to have all those good things in it. So that is the new world card. Very powerful, you guys. You've got everything that you need to make this world rise above. Keep your frequency high. Do whatever you have to keep your frequency high. And there's your new world. And it is the golden age. And it's magical and beautiful. And everything you can dream of. So remember that. If you are dreaming with negative stuff in there, that's what you're going to have in your new world. I'd suggest you don't do that. So that was stack 2. Stack number 3. Your stone is stromatolite. Look at how cool that looks. I love this one. It's kind of lacy in a dark way. So stromatolite has patient, steady energy like a jasper, bringing temperance and steadfastness to any process or person. Use it to bring persistence, stability, connection, resilience, and versatility into your life. The frequency of stromatolite connects to the base or root chakra and heart chakras, cleansing them and allowing for an increased energy flow. Its connection to the root chakra allows one to feel a connection with the third dimensional reality and to feel secure in this reality. So very grounding, good for the root chakra, good for the heart chakra. So it contains fossils, very, 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 very old. That's why it has that persistence, patience quality. So if you need to have some persistence in a project or a relationship, this is a really good stone. This one feels really good. Kind of like the stone in stack number 1 felt really good in my hand. This one does too. Of course, they all do. Okay, so your first card is from the Tarot of Dreams. Oh. And we're going to flip the second card also. This is the Spirit Song deck, the Ace of Crystals, and we're going to just use that to cover up part of the other card. I have to be careful with the Tarot of Dreams because there are naked people in there, and this is a family show. So the Tarot of Dreams has the 8 of Swords, and the Spirit Song is the Ace of Crystals or the Ace of Earth. So from the picture on the 8 of Swords, it's a woman and she's naked and vulnerable and she's in this bubble and the swords are trying to pierce that bubble. This is all, I'm getting like fears and worries, like all of a sudden in my guts, they hurt. So somebody out there is worrying about stuff and you need to stop. Stop worrying. Stop being fearful. You are going to manifest what you worry about and what you're afraid of. So just stop that. Remember, we are a magnet. We are magnets and we attract what we feel. So if you are feeling fear of something or someone, that is what you're going to attract. If you are worrying about someone or something, that is what you're going to attract. There's so many examples. Like if you live in a big city and you're afraid of getting accosted at night while you're walking down the sidewalk, that's what's going to happen because you are literally calling it to you. And the times that we are in right now, oh my gosh, everything is so powerful and we are manifesting very quickly. So stop. Think about something positive. Anytime you have that any negative thought come into your head or fear or worry, stress, boom, Turn it around. Think of something really super powerful and happy. So for me, I always put in an image of my son when he was about 5 or 6. And he's holding this little baby chickie on our farm. And he has this huge smile on his face. And I just remember that day. And it was so perfect. And that's my go-to image. When I think about that, it's like everything else just fades away. So make sure that you have some kind of a go-to image or somebody's voice or a thought, but something super powerful and positive. The cool thing is you do that often enough, you substitute it often enough, now you've reprogrammed yourself. And you don't have to have those fears and worries. And if you're worried or fearful of things that are happening that are outside of your control, what's the point? They're outside of your control. Let them go. Okay? Let them go. Come up with something the opposite. What can I do to change this? To change how I feel? If there's nothing that you can do, that you personally can do, then let it go. If there is something that you can do, like face your fear, then go face it. The other card is the Ace of Crystals from the Spirit Song deck. And we've got the panda bear. The panda is all about balance. It's got that black and white thing going on, and it's all about balance. But this is like something new coming in. You let go of all your fears and worries, and you got something new and fabulous coming in. This is earth energy, so it's going to be, if you're worried about not having enough money, for example, let that go. Start manifesting money. This is a manifestation card. Start manifesting. What do you got to do to manifest? Well, maybe you want to light a green candle and concentrate on that. Start praying or having a mantra or chanting or whatever, and just know in your heart and in your checkbook that you've got more money than you know what to do with. I've got more money than I know what to do with. And every time you pay your bills, I got more money than I know what to do with. I don't even have to worry about paying these bills. Know that you have abundance, and abundance comes to you. That's how it works. You're a magnet. You can be a magnet for what you worry about and what you fear, or you can be a magnet for having more money than you know what to do with, having the best job on the earth for you, having the perfect mate for you, having the perfect home for you, having the perfect vehicle for you. Be a magnet. So I feel like this is a choice here. You can either live this way. I don't know if you can see that, but those swords are kind of poking through her bubble. You can either live like that in fear and worry, or you can live in abundance and prosperity and manifest your all good things for you. Manifest your perfect world. Frankly, I'd rather go with the panda. Okay, your third card is from the Dragon Wisdom deck, and you get self-worth. And this totally goes in with what I was just talking about with these two cards. If you don't feel like you're worthy of good things, you're going to live in this world where the swords are piercing through your bubble. You're going to live in worry and fear. And I know people that are going to keep doing that. I work with people all the time. And there's so many people out there that they don't feel worthy of good things, and they're not going to let that go because that's where they're comfortable. They're comfortable having no self-worth. They're comfortable because it's a known. If I go outside my box that I've created for myself, my little prison, it's an unknown, and that's scary. I don't want to go outside that box because I don't know what's out there. And people, you have the key to your own prison cell. It's inside you. So let's see what the book says about self-worth. All right. You are a divine being full of light, knowledge, and wisdom. You have heard these words before on various occasions, but not enough times, unfortunately, as this is not the way you are living your life. Your light often shines too weakly. You still trust other people's truths more than your own. Hello? How many people have this going on? Self-worth, even self-love, allows you to be critical, to question things, to say no, and to establish boundaries with those who are doing you harm. In other words, stop being a doormat. I know I used to be a doormat. A lack of self-worth can also be revealed in small actions. You might put away a new item of clothing in a cupboard for later or a special occasion. Or china. So many people that have china, okay, I know younger people don't, but us older people do. We have china and we use it, for Christmas or Easter or whatever special occasion. My dog eats out of a china bowl. I use china every day because I really like china and I'm not going to let it sit in the cupboard. I used to. Your whole life is a special occasion. You have lovely new wine glasses for your guests, but when you drink wine on your own, you use an old one, and you only ever buy flowers when you're expecting visitors. Tomorrow, go out and buy a large bouquet of flowers just for yourself. If that's what you want to do, do it. The leopard dragon is the most intelligent of all the dragons and is telling you to appreciate your worth. You are valuable. Make this decision and act accordingly. This powerful dragon is gently whispering in your ear, you are a valuable and loving, magical person. If you need to, write this sentence as an affirmation on strips of paper, but start it with I am. So I am a valuable and loving, magical being. Place the notes, do this, in like different pieces of paper, and place the notes all around your home and in your vehicle. And that way, they'll catch your eye, and it'll be a nice little reminder that you are a beautiful, magical being. You are worthy of all good things. You don't have to live in this bubble, all vulnerable, with swords poking at you. So let go of the fear and worry, because new things are coming your way. Manifest. Get rid of that cage that you're in and work on your self-worth. Okay? What's really interesting is we had the leopard dragon in stack 2 and stack 3. Stack 2 was the leopard dragon said new world, and now here it's self-worth. So I think those are pretty much kind of the same thing. We get the new world when we know that we're worthy of it. How cool is that? I think that's really cool. All right, that was stack number 3. We're going to finish off with a little golden singing bell while I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things. Because, my pretties, you are worthy. You are worthy of all good things. You deserve them. You deserve all good things. It's safe for you to have all good things. And I know you want them. Our job is to receive so that we may share with others. Thank you for joining me today. I love you guys. You have a blessed day, my beautiful soul family. Mwah.